Hello everybody, welcome to episode 117 of JOW, the Go Home Show, the Beach Party. Kicking off the show will be James Mello take on Chance Sill in the last time ever again matchup. How is everyone doing on this whatever night it is? Hopefully it's Thursday, but we'll see how it goes. There's a highlight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Queen City, weighing in at 287 pounds, James Malcolm.
James Meadows preparing. This is his final match. This is his final week before his one-on-one matchup for the Landmark Championship against James Rage. Nice, a big match. Going against the former 5-star wrestling champion. A man who's gonna get his walk down to the ring like royalty.
From Oak Park, Illinois, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Assassin, Charlie Simpson.
Charlie Simpson has the opportunity to derail any of that momentum for James Rage going into Beach Party. Or sorry, not for James. For James Meadows, the other James. If he can defeat James Meadows tonight, that will that may cause some difference going into Beach Party for James Meadows as he goes on to take on James Rage. These two are part of that three-way last week to determine who will be the #1 contender. James Meadows walked out on top, but Chance has a one-on-one match tonight. Jesse is not involved. Chance Still's Beach Party match is still... He doesn't really know what he's doing at Beach Party as of right now. He doesn't even know if he's going to be on the card yet. But a big win against James Meadows would guarantee him a spot there. I mean, he is #1 in the rankings, I believe, or yeah, at least he was before the Cockney Cup finals, where he unfortunately did not defeat Taz. Him and BCW came close to winning the whole cup, but the Penguin Gods, the Dragonfire Pro Gods, came out on top. But tonight, Chance still has a chance to get a victory, get himself back to the top of the rankings after that loss against Penguin Taz, and defeat the #1 contender for the Landmark Championship, James Meadows. Now that he's finally in the ring, we're getting ready to get the bell rung. Meadows looks ready, Chance is ready. And the ref rings the bell. This is your first match of the night, the first match of the Go Home Show to Beach Party 3. Now the case, it seems like Meadows is getting some quick shots on Chance Sill. Down to the spine of Chance. Meadows to the top of the rope, looking for an elbow drop. These two were a part of that three-way last week. And look at that brain buster, it looked like right there. Out of the gates, it seems like the #1 contender is getting this one going, but there, Chance was able to catch it, and now strikes of his own, some quick jabs, goes jab right on back, and some kicks, some punches. No, but caught in the leg. Did Chance into the DDT? Chance still picking up Meadows, but Meadows with a big hook to the cheek and toss him to the apron. This one's been pretty well shot for shot. Nothing too flashy just yet. It's been punching right in the damage, and now on the inside, it looks to be benefiting James Meadows as he locks in the ankle. Of course, if Chance Sill does happen, he won't be counted out because this is on the outside, but I think he's able to fight out of it. It looks like here. Oh, spinning backfist there to the face of Meadows, but he stands tall, but now caught up in. Oh, look at that! Chance still tossing James Meadows into the apron, and it's another spinning backfist. The striking ability of Chance still one of the things that got him so far in that Call Community Cup, and tonight's gonna get him far in this one-on-one last time ever again matchup. On Sunday, he was representing BCW. Tonight, he is representing himself. Tonight, this is about his own career. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2 for Meadows. Oh, I think we know what he's looking for here. He's looking to put it all away with a submission hold. Will the #1 contender tap the man who will challenge James Rage next week at Beach Party? He might be done here, and he taps. But that may even be the smarter move. Of course, that will add a loss to the rankings, stop that momentum, but why put yourself through more damage than needed when you're only a week away from the biggest match in your career? So James Meadows has to quit, has to tap, and Chance still gets a big victory, which may, depending on what happens later tonight, may put him back to the #1 spot in the rankings.
Here is your winner, the Assassin, Charlie Simpson.
And that is next week. It will be James ready to take on James Meadows for the Landmark Championship at Beach Party. But up next is Ace Adams taking on Max Dynamite. This is a Cockney Cup Week 1 rematch. One of these two will walk out victorious in the JOW official Thursday night ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 228 pounds, Max Dynamite.
He represented NYPW in the Cockney Cup. And in the first round, he came up short against Ace Adams. Tonight, he has a rematch. He has a chance to prove that he is actually the man who should have won that match. Maybe Max Dynamite, if he won that first round match, could have took it all the way to the finals, could have took it all the way to Taz, who eventually would win this past Sunday night. But tonight, Max Dynamite is going to show everyone who he is. He is the underdog in this match, and he knows it. But that will not change the result in the mind of Max Dynamite. Max Dynamite thinks he can walk out with a victory against this man. The owner of NEPW. The man who defeated Max Dynamite. The man who defeated AJ Adams in the Cockney Cup. The man who defeated in his official JOW debut Jackson Daniels last week in the main event. My new associate, Rock.
And his opponent,
Solid.
from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, Ace Adams.
Rock solid. Ace Adams got the pyroing. Last week with a huge victory as his first match as an official member of the JOW roster. He came in as my associate, defeated someone he knows well, defeated the former now VIP Internet Champion, the former Landmark Champion, the former Tag Team Champion, Jackass Daniels. But tonight is a chance for him to show everyone who didn't see the first round of the Cockney Cup, which happens to be the most viewed show on the JOW YouTube channel. I think it has like 200 something views. Ace Adams is a huge part of that. Ace Adams went one-on-one with Max Dynamite, and he came close to winning it all. Or actually, he did win it all. What am I talking about? He won it all in the first round, and then he went on to defeat another associate of mine. That was the night that he showed me what he's capable of. He defeated not only me in the NEPW, but at the very same night, he defeated AJ Adams in the Call Community Cup. Unfortunately, he came up short against Chance Sill later that same night. I mean, 3 matches one night. The odds were stacked against him, and unfortunately, he was not able to move on to the finals. But tonight, he goes one-on-one with Max Dynamite, a man he's fought before. But tonight, will it be the same result, or will Max Dynamite come out on top as the underdog in this one? And now a cutter right out of the gates early on in this matchup. A cutter from Adams as he climbs to the top rope. And he comes down hard, rock solid into the face. And he's been busted open as Max Dynamite. Into the cover here. He thinks it's over. One. Out at one is Dynamite. Down goes Max. But Max right back to his feet. He's looking for a kick, but Ace Adams was able to dodge. Now, no. Max able to turn that one around. Max back in control as he takes down Ace Adams, and now some big punches to the face. Adams doing his best to block, but he is now open caught into the greatest move in all professional wrestling history. The move that we know as a wrist clutch assault. That is the greatest move in all professional wrestling history. That may have just guaranteed a victory for Max Dynamite, because I don't think anyone can kick out of the WCA. Max up, and there's a pay dirt from Max Dynamite, and that might be enough to get the victory, but he's not going for the pin quite yet. The big strikes and kicks and knee strike. That is what he does best. He's got one deadly knee strike, and that might be enough. 1, 2, 3, and that is enough. The Dynamite combination puts it away, and that is a shocking victory for Max Dynamite. He's been trying to get a big win in the past couple of weeks here in JOW, but tonight he finally does it over the man who defeated him only in the first week in the Call Community Cup. And that is huge for Max Dynamite. That is a huge upset. Defeating my associate, which I don't think Ace Adams is going to be too happy about. And only his second official match on the roster. That's his second loss ever.
Here is your winner, Max
in JOW.
Dynamite.
Dynamite's busted open on the nose there. But he walks out with a victory. And up next is Dalton Thunder versus Matthew Williams 1-on-1. Max got a big upset there. Will this man be able to get upset over someone who's been climbing the rankings slowly but surely in the past couple of weeks? Can the first ever Royal Rumble winner win
is scheduled
tonight?
for one fall, making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matthew Williams.
Matthew Williams. He has fought Dalton Thunder before in their past, but this may be a very different matchup for both of them. It's been a while since we've seen Matthew Williams in the ring here in JOW, but tonight's a big opportunity, a big match for Matthew Williams. He's taking on the second ever Royal Rumble winner. He is the first ever Royal Rumble winner. The difference is Matthew Williams was able to become world champion at Born for Glory 1, whereas Dalton Thunder was not.
From Kentucky, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dalton Thunder.
Ever since Born for Glory 2, Dalton Thunder has maybe gone down, as we said in recent weeks, but finally he's been able to get some wins going for him. He's been able to defeat Cody Sykes. He's been able to defeat Alex Hart. And tonight he may be able to defeat the former world champion, Matthew Williams. They are no strangers to each other. They have fought in the JOW ring in the past. But tonight's a whole different scenario. Tonight, we are 1 week away from Beach Party. Both these guys want on that card. Of course, there is. If you can win tonight, there's an opportunity to get yourself a match, get someone's attention before the event. Of course, there's also the Splash Royale, where the winner will receive a title opportunity. So, both these guys could find themselves on the show if they can get a good impression here tonight. And out of the gates, Dalton Thunder taking it to Matthew Williams. He's locking in the ankles. Was Dalton looking for here? He's got it locked in. The legs have been crossed, and Matthew Williams trying to turn around, get the damage onto Thunder. Will Thunder tap this time? May have just ended his own night almost there, but he had to let go of his own submission hold. And now Matthew Williams finally in control. Oh, he's looking for a kick, but Dalton Thunder able to back up and catch it. And now back for a spine first into the canvas. And a DDT right there from Dalton Thunder, but caught that leg and tossed it down. And about to, no, I thought he was going for the cover, but instead, no more damage, as he knows. He's a veteran. He knows that that was not going to be enough. And I would agree with him. That would not be enough to take down Dalton Thunder quite yet. So far, they've been fairly quick matches tonight. This one could go the same way. If you're Matthew Williams, that's probably what you want. That's probably what you want to put away Dalton Thunder like this. 1, 2. No. That was too fast. That was too quick. His Dalton Thunder still has something left in the tank. Oh, big chop, a big strike to the midsection. Now an elbow to the face. And into the spine with that knee. And standing shooting star press into a, no, his knees were up from Dalton Thunder that time. And looking for that insecure, using those ropes to his advantage. Picking up Williams. This is his chance to get into this with the Thunder and lightning kicks. We seen this last week against Alex Hart. It was really what changed the match into the favor of Thunder. And it might put away Matthew Williams right now. Is that enough for a 3 count? No, out at 2. Thunder thought that was it. But Thunder has to keep on the momentum. Thunder cannot count out the world champion, the former world champion, quite yet. And the big knee strike, busting open the face, and look for a kick. So with Williams, neither of them connected. And a DDT from Dalton. I say each week, we know what Dalton is capable of. We've seen it when he debuted in the Royal Rumble. We've seen it leading up to Born for Glory. Into the cover is Williams. No. whether you or I can't say, I can't speak tonight, it's too early. Whether you or especially if your name is Jackson Daniels, agrees that we know what he's capable of. We know he's capable of, and Matthew knows what he's capable of, but it might be over with a crossroads. It is. What another upset. 2 huge upsets in a row. Versus Max Dynamite getting a big win over Ace Adams tonight. And then right now we just seen Matthew Williams getting an upset over Dawn Thunder. He's been getting wins in the past few weeks, and tonight they're just maybe getting a little too arrogant, getting a little too cocky. Thought it was going to be an easy victory against Matthew Williams, but Matthew able to get the victory instead with that crossroads. And he's a former world champion for a reason. He's the first ever Royal Rumble winner for a reason. The first ever Landmark champion as well for a reason.
Matthew Williams.
Tonight, just like Max Dynamite was, he's got blood drizzling down his face, but he walks out with a W as we make our way to Beach Party this coming Thursday.
We'll be the last one standing, be a light in the dark. Been so long on this journey, yeah, we've come so far. This is our moment, waited all our lives, yeah, we've been chosen.
You heard it here first. Yannick is coming. But up next, it's Liam Armstrong taking on Husky Gemini ahead of their tag team title match at Beach Party next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Brooksville, Florida. Weighing in at 325 pounds. Hustler Harris.
Husky could defeat the former world champion, the former Landmark champion, and earn him, and the current tag team champion, one half of the tag team champs, ahead of their tag team matchup for those titles at Beach Party. The biggest opportunity for Husky Gemini in his JOW career, the biggest opportunity for him in his career in general this year, and it could be his and Gamo's night against the Broncos.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Liam Robinson.
Liam Robinson, you see that title around his waist. He is the leader of the Blacklist. And in his last singles match, we've seen him taking on El Gamo. Unfortunately, he came out with a loss, giving Gamo and Gemini the first momentum shift going into Beach Party. Currently, their singles back and forth in the past couple of weeks. They are currently 1-1. It's tied up. Gamo defeated Robinson, while Edward was able to defeat Husky Gemini. So the two losers, if you look at it that way, are taking each other on here. The leader of the Blacklist versus the cousin of Alex Gemini. The Gemini family, the Robinson family, I guess. Does he have any family? Well, who knows? But right now, Gemini with a snake eyes. And now he's going to give him the advantage early on here. And that might shift the momentum his way. That might start what could be the end of Robinson. Look at that. Open spear! A spear! And that will shift the momentum, if anything will. A spear out of nowhere, out of the gates. To Husky Gemini. And now he's got the hand, he's got the fingers, and he's stomping on those fingers. He's gonna do it twice. It worked once, let's do it twice. Why not? Robinson is upset after his match against Gamo ended the way it did. And he's looking for the... Was that a code breaker? That might be enough, right? You know, that might be a 3 count. But no, out 1. He's a powerhouse. It's Husky Gemini. But Robinson says it's just about finished. Rolling him up into the kick. Gemini has gone up against Edward already. He knows what to expect from Edward Jackson, but does he know what to expect from Liam Robertson? They have known each other for longer than maybe him and Edward have, possibly. They've shared locker rooms before JOW, and those are ropes, otherwise that could have been it as well. They have shared locker rooms in their past and other promotions, but tonight is one-on-one in the JOW rank for the first time ever here in JOW. It's been a while since they fought each other. It was a different Liam Robinson last time these two met face to face, and tonight it's this new Liam Robinson. But he's still just as dangerous. And now, look at the power of Husky Gemini pulling him up and pulling him down. And now he comes from behind. Does Gemini drives into the canvas. Gemini trying to take control here, trying to turn this one into his favor, but Robinson just does the same for himself and so kicks the midsection. He's looking for the paradigm shift. That's it. 1, 2, 3. And that will put the score to 2-1 for the Blacklist. The momentum has now entered the favor of the Blacklist. Liam Robinson able to defeat Husky Gemini tonight, but we've still got one more match immediately following this one. We've still got the match between El Gamo and Edward Jackson. Can Gamo tie up the score going into Beach Party, or will the Blacklist take it in the singles?
Here is your winner, Liam Robinson.
El Gamo. Husky just lost, but Gamo can tie up that score.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 257 pounds. El Numero Uno.
Numero uno. El Despacito, El Garrito. He is here and he is seemingly ready to take on Edward Jackson one-on-one for the first time in the JOW ring, at least. Maybe the first time ever. You see the tail around the neck of Jackson. He's gonna slowly walk his way down to the ring, holding that tag team title around his neck. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Gamo and Edward, the two winners of the previous weeks, these two previous weeks. Gamo was able to defeat Liam Robinson. Edward was able to defeat Husky Gemini. And this is his final match. This is the final match before these two teams collide at Beach Party for the tag team titles. And that is Edward Jackson. That's the owner of SRP. That is one half of the tag team champions. And that is the man who may just defeat El Gamo ahead of the tag team clash. These are the two maybe more mysterious members of their respective teams. And the DDT of the gates from Gamo. Where did Gamo come from? Who knows? But he seemingly made friends with Husky Gemini. He's made friends with other people in the locker room as well. Nobody dislikes dislikes Gamo. So I guess that's a good thing. Gamo is a Spanish-speaking wrestling god, and he's looking to get the pin, but no, Edward Jackson, the experience, able to get him the kick out. Here, it looks like Gamo may have the height and size advantage, actually. Maybe a surprise, who knows, but that does not mean you can count out Edward Jackson. Look at that from Jackson, the athleticism into the cover, now 1-0. Gamo has a big head compared to Edward. I'm not sure why, but he does. I knew someone who had a big head. His name was Tyson Blade. Big-headed people just have bigger brains, so we all know how smart El Gamo is. He's I'm sure he graduated from whatever college or university he came from. And a super kick into it, wherever that was. And into the cover now. 1, 2, 3, no. Edward just able to kick out there. He has held titles. He's held the Landmark Championship. He actually designed the first ever Landmark Championship. And into the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, the Blue Thunder Bomb almost had him. But Edward Jackson not giving in yet. But he's certainly got to turn this one around quick, or else Gamo's going to fly around and he's going to get the victory over Edward. And he's just showing off now. Don't take Edward too lightly. He gave him a chance to get to his feet. And a super kick. Almost a super kick. Maybe more of a heel kick. And now to the second rope. Into the DDT of his own. It seems like Gamo's bleeding underneath that mask. And now Jackson into the cover. No, kicking out at 1. Gamo has dominated most of this matchup. Edwards gonna need to do a little bit more to put him away. Into the elbow drop, that might be what he needed. That might be enough to turn this into his favor and turn this into the Blacklist favor. After that tag team match next week, and now Gamo back in control. However, Gamo got Edwards into the corner, and Gamo with his big head and his gray knee pad. Oh, but the knees were up from Edward Jackson. Edward Jackson got his knees up, and I think he's looking to take Gamo face first. Into the canvas, it's all over for El Gamo. He's gonna get the pin, and he's gonna very likely get the win off of that. 1, 2, 3, no! Somehow Gamo kicking out. I believe that was a move that gave the Blacklist the tag team titles in the first place, but not enough to pull away Gamo quite yet, but this will be. Edwards setting up his second best move. His two greatest moves he has locked away, and they're both hit. 3, no, what? Gamo kicks out. Somehow Gamo kicking out of two of Edward Jackson's greatest moves he has locked away in his arsenal, but now Gamo turning it around on top of Edward, and now he's going to the top rope. Edward trying to take him down, but too slow, and the Hurricane Rana connects into the cover. Is Gamo? No, kick out at 1 from Edward Jackson. And Edward returning to his feet, and some big punches and strikes and chops, and turning around. It looked like he was going for the 1916, but he instead turns around mid-air and makes him land on his back. Now a knee strike to the Crimson Max's face. 1, 2, 3. I think those other two moves really took out what Gamo had inside of him, but just the adrenaline allowed him to kick out last millisecond. But that knee just took out anything left in El Gamo. We already knew that his face has been bleeding. So a big knee strike to that bloody face underneath that mask, and it put it away and gave the Blacklist a second win of the night.
Here is your winner, Edward Jackson.
Momentum is now in the side of the Blacklist. Will that momentum be able to keep their tag titles around their waist come Beach Party? Who knows? But it will happen next week. The Blacklist versus Gamo and Gemini for the tag team championships. Up next is Daniel Holmes taking on a former world champion in Aussie with Ryan Warzone ringside. It's the time you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've all come for this moment right here. The OG counter. He's gonna flex on us, and then he's gonna do what many have tried to do, and we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 8 of something are there. I don't know what he's pointing at. He's wearing a t-shirt and a belt. But that's fine.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Ryan Warlord from Austria. Weighing in at 232 pounds, the men's classic champion.
It's been a little while since we've seen Ozzy in the JOW ring. We've seen Matthew Williams come back in the ring earlier on tonight. He left with a win. Can Ozzy do the exact same thing against the current 5-star wrestling champion? I don't see why not. He's a former world champion. He, as you can see around his waist, he is this year's Glory Royal winner. And this could be a huge victory for Ozzy. This could be a huge victory to get him right back in the title picture. But he's got to defeat the former double
And his
champ.
opponent from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the wrestling champion, Daniel Holmes.
I'm not quite sure if these two have a cross paths in their past, but these are two very big names, not only in JOW history, but for Aussie also all around different promotions back in when Daniel Holmes was in his prime. When Daniel Holmes was holding 2 titles, Aussie was just as good. I mean, he's a former world champion here in JOW, won it at the anniversary show, but even before then, Aussie was in his prime. Aussie was all around. I know he's in BUW, I believe. Some other places, of course, as well. But tonight it's 2022, and these two are going one-on-one. Who walks out on top will be the current 5-star wrestling champion or the former world champion right there with that clothesline. May just put him away, and now he's looking for the knee strike early with that spiked black knee. Ryan Warzone is ringside, and if you remember last week, Ryan Warzone did hold a challenge, a 5-star challenge to any former 5-star wrestling champion. Curb stomp from Holmes. He is full speed ahead now with that neck breaker. Last week it was at oh, look at the double stomp. Holmes is going hard on Aussie, and he's going to the top. What's he doing at the top? Is the 5-star wrestling champion. He is not messing around. Ryan Warzone is ringside for this, but moves out of the way there does Aussie. Last week it was a 5-star challenge from Ryan Warzone. He challenged in former 5-star wrestling champion to a one-on-one match. It ended up being me, the first ever 5-star wrestling champion. Tonight, Daniel Holmes, he has held that world championship in his past, so he goes against any former world champion tonight. And that former world champion happens to be Aussie. That happens to be the current, or this year's Glory Royal winner, who is now getting his first real momentum in with a big suplex on the champ. If Aussie could win tonight, he could get his name in the 5-star wrestling title picture after Ryan Warzone gets his shot at Beach Party. 1, 2, no, but Daniel Holmes kicking out. Daniel Holmes, he wants to become double champ. He wants to get the attention of William Aldridge, the current world champion. What better way to defeat a former world champion like Aussie? What better way than to defeat someone like Ryan Warzone, who has been near the top of the rankings for weeks? And now a double dropkick from Aussie. But that might not happen. That might not be the case tonight, because Aussie right here, no, dodge. Big shot to the ribs there of Aussie from Holmes. Holmes tossing Aussie to the outside. And some big punches to the side of the head. And down he goes. Not a good spot for Aussie, but Daniel Holmes going to the outside as well, and into the Falcon Arrow on that floor. And that is a move that Ryan Warzone has used many, many times to get some great success here in JOW. And now a big walked up DDT on the floor. Aussie, as great as he is, as great as he has been in his career, I don't know if he can take much more of this, but right now he's back in control. He's turned it around. Daniel Holmes is in the hands of Aussie, but Aussie back in the ring to break that count. That is a veteran known as Aussie. Oh, but look at that! Aussie was going to dive to the outside, and Daniel Holmes did a backflip to dodge it. I was speaking of the veteran in Aussie, but he can say Daniel Holmes is just as much of a veteran here in JOW. He's recently signed with some more places, and it's done. It doesn't matter how many places you're signed to. When you're Daniel Holmes, you can put it away just like that. And that one move turned it into the playing field of Daniel Holmes, and he could do the exact same thing next week. Tonight was a non-title match against a former world champion, but tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, next week, I meant to say, is a title match. It is his first defense as 5-star wrestling champion. He will have to be on his game 100% because he will go against one of the best in JOW. He will go against Ryan Warzone. But a big win before then tonight, and Ryan Warzone had no choice but to watch. No choice but to sit ringside and watch him demise and dominate Ozzy, just as he has done his entire JW career. Dominate. And will he be able to dominate once more when he takes on Ryan Warzone for the 5-star wrestling championship at Beach Party 1 week away? And up next is Jackson Daniels taking on an opponent of my choice. I've already taken the titles. I've already taken everything. There's one more thing I need to take tonight. And you're going to see how I do that. And here's Prince Charming himself, trying to dye his hair the same color as me to try to get some of my success. I understand that. I understand the motive.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 322 pounds, Jackson Daniels.
He's got my company's logo on his jacket because he's trying to get that name value, you know. He's trying to wear our colors so he can get it, so people know who he is. And boom. Notice how no one said boom? Should tell you something right there. But Jackass Daniels, I have taken his VIP Internet Championship. I have taken his Landmark Championship. I have taken his winning record. And tonight there's one more thing left for me to take. It is his confidence. It is the thing that has allowed him to keep coming back week in and week out. It is his own motive inside of him. But I will take that too. I will embarrass him tonight. Not me. The person I took to him tonight. This man.
374 pounds. Mr. Daddy T.
Mr. Tacos has been... Well, I reached out to Mr. Tacos. I thought, who better to embarrass Jackass Daniels, to take away the last thing he has left in him is his confidence. And he will not be confident going into Beach Party when he loses to a man like Mr. Tacos. Just look at this beast. Just look at this glorious and gorgeous man who comes down and hops over that rope. And look at this. The splits on that rope. This is a man. This is an icon. This is a man who will defeat Jackass Daniels. The final challenge in his path before he goes one-on-one with his creator, his composer, his visionary. But that's only if he can make it to Beach Party. That's only if he can walk into Beach Party still confident, still a man of his word, because he has got to go against the Taco God. And I honestly believe he won't make it to Beach Party. After AJ Adams, after Ace Adams, after Kid Bandit, after Mr. Tacos, he's not going to have anything left to give. I may as well just win by forfeit. Why would I put myself through a match when I don't have to? And look at that. The brains of the Taco God. You may not like the Taco God, but you cannot count out that he's a former tag team champion here in JOW. He has gone toe-to-toe with Jackass Daniels in the past. And hell, I'm pretty sure that he defeated Jackson Daniels in the past. He may not be a full-time contracted superstar here in JOW anymore! Holy... That is gonna squash Daniels 1, 2... No... But he just... Look at this man. And he's saying something big up now. Oh, but no. Dodge and dodge. Oh, they're caught by the chop, but he caught that one. And a big kick to the beef. To the meatballs of Jackass Daniels. I've reached out to everyone, and Jackass Daniels has seen none of them coming. First, it was AJ. First, he went one-on-one with AJ Adams in the main event, and he came up short against AJ Adams. And there's a cover, but oh wait, no. Then it was Ace Adams, my newest associate. That was only a week ago. It was a man, a business partner of Jackass Daniels, and he put that business partnership away. He tossed it away to Ace Adams. He didn't care. He wanted to get his hands on Jackass Daniels. Not only did he take away that winning record, but he also took away the green hair. Because then, at this past Sunday at the Cockney Cup, we seen Jackass Daniels again. We see him looking like Prince Charming. Like you can see here with the taco shell breaker. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Then at this past Sunday, we seen him defending his VIP championship, the last championship he has left, and he lost it. He lost it to Strong Rise Pros, Kid Bandit. And this is the final challenge of his journey to Beach Party. This is the final challenge in his path. It is Mr. Tacos. A man that is going to take his confidence away. The man that is going to dethrone the man who, just as all the other people I've brought to Jackass Daniels, is going to defeat Jackson Daniels. He may be wearing a adult-sized diaper, an XXXL diaper there, but I'm pretty sure it might be a dirty diaper. I don't know. I don't question the ways of Mr. Tacos. He knows what he's doing. But it seems like he takes a big dump in his diaper before every match, because that is definitely a stain I see right there in the cracks. But hey, the more deadly taco stench that he can get with Mr. Daniels, the better for me. So, but right now, Daniels into the cover. 1, 2, dome. Jackson Daniels doesn't have much left, and he won't have anything left after he goes one-on-one with Mr. Tacos, and he's trying to use that submission specialist, that submission to make La Taco got tap out, but Mr. Tacos takes him for a ride, and a big chop. Whoopa caught the arm and into a headbutt. But he can take it, can Mr. Tacos. Mr. Tacos can take a whole lot, but he's too heavy for Jackson Daniels, so he'll hoist up just like that. Because now he's fighting into it, and this is what we like to see. Hit him with the taco stench. Do it. He's making sure he's out of it so he doesn't reverse it. Now just hit him with it. Oh, but he goes down, but that might be enough. You know, 1, 2, no. If Mr. Tacos hits the taco stench, it's all over for Jackson Daniels. And Jackson Daniels knows it. He's got a loaded diaper in there. And that is the most deadly move you can get hit with, is the taco stench once fully loaded with that. But somehow Jackson Daniels back in control. He's thinking what he has to do. He didn't know he was going against Mr. Tacos until he came out here. Good break from La Taco God. That is why he's so good. He is a veteran. I mean, he's been in that ring ever since I believe it was Soda Streams or BUW he made his debut in. One of those two. He's been doing this a long time, almost as long as I have. Certainly longer than Daniels. 1, 2, no! But that's fine. He's still in this. And that backbreaker, I'm sure he's still got a strong back. Does Mr. Tacos. And now into the cover, maybe? No? Maybe not. Tacos back in control. Tacos looking for the cover. 1, 2, no. Okay, fine. That's okay. Because he's not done. He's going into the corner. He's locking up. Do it. Do it, Tacos. Don't do that. Do the thing. Oh, that's not what we talked about. God damn it, Tacos. You know what you have to hit and it's all over. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing now. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Stop it. That was your perfect opportunity to hit the taco stench and put him away. Take away his confidence. Take away his 1, 2, 3. Oh. If only he hit the taco stench, it would have been done. God damn it, Tacos. I paid this man a lot of money to come here tonight. He also asked for like an Andrew Tate poster. It's part of the deal. I gave it to him. The top G wants a poster, so I gave it to him. But he has to win tonight. He has to do what I paid him to do for this one match contract. God forbid I sign him full time again. Oh, Daniels with another backbreaker. Come on, Tacos. 1, 2. Yes! Tacos kicking out. This is not good though. The submission locked in. Tacos has the center of the ring. He can't grab the ropes. He's grabbing the ref, but that's not helping. Stop grabbing. The ref is... Oh! Damn it. Well, you may still have one thing left, Daniels. You may still have your confidence, but you don't have your titles. You don't have your winning record. You're tied up. And this next week at Beach Party, I've tried to bring in Tacos. I've tried to bring in all these people, but I will do it myself. I will go into Beach Party. I will defeat Jackson Daniels one-on-one. And I'll take the one thing you have left on my own, because this Sunday, or not, why do I keep saying that? I'm too used to the Cocky League Cup. This Thursday, I will take away your confidence, because I will take away you being your own men. Because this Sunday, why do I keep saying that? God damn it, Tacos threw me off. If he wins, he will get a world title shot, but if I win, he will become an associate of Jackson Oak. Jackson Daniels will be in my pocket, and that is this Thursday at Beach Party. But up next is a contract sign between Elizabeth Griffin and Hannah. Let's hear what they have to say. Well, things are heating up between the women's title match at Beach Party. It will be Elizabeth Griffin defending her gold against Hannah. But up next is your main event. Texas Combat Club, for the first time, compete in a six-man tag match against the world champion Liam Aldridge, King Brad, and Chandler Sill.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 254 pounds, Unbreakable Chandler.
Chandler Sill making his way down to the ring for the six-man tag team match. And this should be a good match. It's Chandler Sill teaming up with two men who also don't like the TCC. The second member of this team is your world champion, the man who will main event Beach Party this Thursday. He is Liam Aldridge. 1 week from tonight, he will go against the former world champion in the main event of Beach Party. But tonight he can get the advantage, the momentum.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world champion, Liam.
He can get the momentum tonight with these two men in his corner.
And from London, England, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Brad.
Once again has a crown around his head, and it's been too long. Remember, Arctic stole that crown, the original crown of King Brad, but he's got a second one. He is going into this match the real king of JOW. The challengers are in the ring. Those are the three that will go against the leader first.
And from New York, weighing in at 239 pounds, Alan Torres.
He calls himself the Rune King. He stole that crown, called him the new king of JOW, and he is also the former world champion. He looks to become once again world champion at Beach Party. You can't have the TCC without the first ever exhibition men's champion, Duke Drama. He put on match of the night last week. He put match of the night every night. And he's here for the 6-man tag main event.
And from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 270 pounds, Duke
Drama. Duke Drama, Duke Drama, Duke Drama. Nothing else to say about Duke Drama. You got Arctic, you got Duke Drama, but you need, in the second half of the Knockout Kings, you need the third member of Texas Combat Club. You need Malik Robinson. And he is their final participant in the 6-man tag. He's getting ready to set up.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 274 pounds, Malenko Robinson.
This is going to be a tough one to call, to predict, because you got 6 of the best here in JOW. You've got Architect, the longest reigning world champion. You got Duke, you got Malik, you got Aldridge, you got Chandler, and you got Brad. You got so many big names in this one, but only one of those names can walk out on top. Or, sorry, what am I talking about? 3 of those names will. But the other 3 will not. The other 3 will walk out empty-handed going into Beach Party, which is not what you want to have going on for your career. And here we go. It seems like Chandler still starting off for his corner. Arctic starting off for the TCC. Texas Combat Club have never competed as a full trio. This is the first time they will do so. And they go against 3 men who have nothing good to say about those 3. Because the past couple of weeks, these 3 have had a bit of bad blood, and Chandler still, especially for the past longer than that. Chandler and Architect are no strangers to one another. When Architect was world champion, these 2, I don't think they ever actually went one-on-one for the world title, actually. But they came close to. They had Architect wanted his tag title shot, Chandler wanted his world title shot. And that never really fully got the full result of that. After neither side got what they wanted, but now Duke Drama involved, and it looks like frequent tagging here, which is a good strategy from the Texas Combat Club. Because now Architect going to the top rope, the longest reigning world champion setting up Chandler still, but Brad the King gets his revenge on the Rune King. But it doesn't do that much for him because Chandler still getting sent to the outside. Architect maybe just looking for a count out victory. That would be a good way to win, but no! He knows that ain't happening. And Architect takes the risk and gets a reward. And now, just as we seen earlier on, a falcon arrow on the concrete floor, remind you. Some big shots pounding into the skull of Chandler Sill. This one's on the outside now. And it's not looking good for Chandler Sill. Architect going in the ring. Hoping to get Chandler counted out here. But Chandler turning. Getting in the ring. Architect allows that to happen. But big! And he might be out. The lights might be done. But no, kicking out at one is Chandler Sill. Chandler looking for a hot take to the King. The King versus the Rune King. Which we've seen these two fight more than once for the world title. And now Chandler is a 2-on-1 fight here. What is this? I mean, this is a bad blood between all of these guys. None of these guys like each other, especially when it comes to Architects. All three of these guys have their own separate problems when it comes to the longest reigning world champ. And Brad, I think he may have just slipped on that second rope. It's been a long night. Those ropes have got to be a little bit slippery. But he's back in control. Is the king, the real king of JOW. Oh, but look at this. This is what we're here to see. The world champ and the former world champ, the two men that will collide in the main event of Beach Party, are now in the ring. And Lane is going one hot on Architect, targeting that knee. If you're Aldridge, if you're Architect, you've got to want to tear down the other man heading into the world title match at Beach Party. You've also got to be careful not to take too much damage yourself. Aldridge able to reverse that. Got the knee into the head. And Aldridge with a miracle mat slam. He's proud of himself, but he missed the tag. And now Malik Robinson is legal. Malik Robinson and Liam Aldridge. This is an interesting matchup here. Oh, but rolling him up into the cover. He's going to seal it. Aldridge may be in a new chapter of his career. He may be trying to... Well, he said it. He said that the fans have helped him get this title around his waist. But he still has not lost who he is. He is still the same Liam Aldridge he's always been. But with the fans, he's getting stronger. Into the cover is Robinson, but kicking out is Aldridge. The Hustler. He's no stranger to the big lights. On exhibition, he came close to becoming world champion over there, but that never actually happened because he ended up coming to the main roster. Oh, but he's setting up. I think he's setting up the Claymore. And Chandler Sill from the apron watching that one closely. That's a move, I believe, that put away Chandler last week. Or am I talking? No. He definitely hated it against Chandler. There's a little bit of back and forth. But cover. Brad kick. Or Brad breaking it up. But Duke Drama taking care of that. But look, Malik's distracted. And Liam, he doesn't know where he is. He's trying to make the take to Chandler, but he's out of this one. On the outside, you can see Duke Drama and Brad going at it. Chandler's still trying to even up those odds for his ally. Now a German suplex. The Hustler weakens the champ. Still, the Rune King can get in there. Oh, but Liam back to his feet with an uppercut now to Architect. He is in control. Liam Aldridge was in control, but now Architect taking the momentum, taking the match against the current world champion. At Beach Party, Architect will be 100%. That is something that we couldn't say at Bloodbath. That is something we've never seen before, is 100% Architect versus 100% Liam Aldridge. Oh, but the hot take into Chandler. Chandler and Duke Drama. Two men. I can't. Oh, but the muscle buster. He doesn't go for the pin though, which is a choice for sure. I don't know if it's a good choice. Because now he's about to get pile driven into the canvas. And now he's got him hooked. 1, 2, no. This is your main event. This is the go-home show to Beach Party next week, the second biggest pay-per-view of the JOW year. The biggest pay-per-view of the summer. Oh, it looked like Chandler made the tag to Liam. Duke was trying to break that up, but Brad was able to get in the way. But Brad now is getting his way. That lands a big drama. Now you got the current world champion versus the first ever exhibition men's champion. This is a match here. This is a one-on-one match I would like to see sometime in the future. We're getting a little sneak peek at it tonight. They need to recover one? No. Aldridge hoisting up Drama. And now draped across the top rope is Drama. And he's about to get in to that elbow drop. Out at 1. Take out the legs, did Drama. And Drama has got him locked up. And look at this. Right now we're seeing a very grounded back and forth match. And that is exactly what you can see from these two. That is Liam Aldridge. That is what Liam Aldridge does best, is that grounded, technical, slower kind of style. While Duke Drama, he can very well do that. And he can very well do stuff like this. Because I think we know he's looking for. We seen it last week. Pile driver on the floor. And Liam Aldridge has the biggest JOW title defense of his career. The first title defense as champion. Only a week away. Will he be 100% this time? That's got to be the strategy of the Texas Combat Club. Architect for the past couple of weeks has been saying Liam Aldridge cannot beat Architect when Architect is at 100%. Maybe the strategy is to this time reverse the scripts this time and have Liam Aldridge be the one who's worn out. Have Liam Aldridge be the one who's nowhere near 100% come Beach Party, come the world title match. So Aldridge is not out of this yet. You can never count out Liam Aldridge. But Duke Drama's not giving in. And Aldridge into the ring as he tosses Duke Drama to the barricades. And he just flips him off. That was different. And he's choking out Drama. Is Aldridge. Liam Aldridge has always been, well, cocky. He's always been arrogant, but I mean, that's just who Liam Aldridge is, and that is what has got him so much success in his career. But just the fact that he's now, more so than ever, paying attention to the fans, paying attention to his reaction. I mean, that's maybe the reason that he's still world champion. He's been doing this for everyone, not just himself, for the first time in his career. And Malik, he's looking in the eyes of Chandler Cell, and he's hitting the Muscle Buster. You know, into the cover. Goes Malik, one. No. Chandler, seeing him hit the Muscle Buster, and he broke it up. These two have a very similar moveset as we've seen back last week. And taking out Brad. Malik is just taking out everyone here. Taking out 3 men. Doing it the Zayd way. 3 men at once. Hey, why not? If you're Malik Robinson, if you're the Hustler. He's going to take out Channel Cell. He's going to take out Liam Aldridge. He's going to take out the Krang of JOW. And he's going to do it with one eye closed. One hand tied behind his back, because he can do that. If he were to want to. A DDT planting Malik Robinson. Malik, oh, look at that shot. And he's setting up the Claymore for the second time tonight. If he hits this, it's done for the champ. Counts. You might as well just say a 5, but no, the ropes. The rope break. Otherwise that was done. Otherwise that was finished. Otherwise the Texas Combat Club will win. But no, DDT from Liam Aldridge. He's back in this one somehow. And he is laying it in on the Hustler, but the Hustler cut the leg. And a big lariat takes down the champ. Liam picking up the body of Liam. Oh, what am I saying? Of Malik Robinson. And another elbow drop there from the champ. And taking in the king of JOW. And these two know each other quite well. Remember at Bloodbath, this little brawl between Malik and Brad went all the way backstage. Into the cover now. 1, 2, no. Imagine though, if he did just get the 3 count in the corner of the Texas Combat Club. Add insult to injury, says the king. Malik and Chandler, a match from last week. 2, and taking in his tag team partner, Architect. Architect has got Chandler still ready to be stacked and cracked. And that might be it for the former tag team champ. 3, no! That was almost enough. Chandler still just kicked out with the last thing he had left in him, and that was gone now. That's all gone, because the curb stomp connects, and he's done. But King Brad breaks it up, saving his team in this match. But now he's getting tossed into Aldridge, tossed into Chandler, but Chandler tossing Architect into the mat. Hello and goodbye. And in comes the world champion. Architect too focused on the king, and he got caught by Aldridge. And once again in this matchup, we see these two men, the 2 men that will go 1-on-1 next week. Imagine if one of these two pin each other tonight. Imagine the extra confidence going into their world title match next week at Beach Party 3 in the main event. And Architect might just do it right here, but Chandler is still breaking the count. And he's trying to take on Chandler as well. Toss Chandler to the outside. Oh, but Aldridge is able to take that momentary Just like the cut G. There. Slap to the back of the head. Yeah, and Architect taking care of Chandler Stone may have been a mistake. Because he's lost his spot in the smash, but he's taking it once again. And I thought he was looking for a take, but I think he got caught. Malik was looking the other way. A little miscommunication between the Knockout Kings and the King of JOW. He was trying to take control with that submission a little bit too close to the ropes. His Architect was able just to tangle himself up there, save himself in the match. But now it's time for a pinfall attempt. And Malik kicking the back of Brad. Oh, but tosses Malik into Chandler. It says, "Here, Chandler, have some fun on the outside." And now Liam's hanging in on that fun, it seems like. And a big moonsault there from the King. And he's going right back to the top rope. He ain't done. Drop kick, but again misses. That's the second time tonight he missed from the ropes. And that's going to cost him tonight. A big jab, but now head first into that turnbuckle. This one can have some time. This one can go a while, I think. I mean, you got 6 of the best in JOW in this one. So why wouldn't it? Look on the outside of the ring there, a big brawl has erupted on Malik, and he's been busted open on the outside. But inside the ring now, you got Brad the King taking out the man who tried to take his crown, tried to take his glory, and now he's setting up the greatest move in all professional wrestling history, the wrist clutch assault. And by God, he's got to be the favorite to win this one now. Malik in the ring, but he knows he can't get involved, risking a disqualification by being in the ring. But now, Pile driving by. Duke Drama into the cover. 1-2, no. This match, you've got to really have eyes in the back of your head because there's just so many people you have to be watching out for. On the outside, I think Liam may be busted open now by the hands of his opponent come Thursday. And now poise on Arana inside the ring. There's another brawl erupting ringside. But Malik's doing the smart thing, I think, here. Malik's staying in the corner for Duke. If Duke has to make a take, he's there for him. Of course, that may risk Architect in the corner, but he's handling himself quite well, actually, right now. But Brad might be getting the victory. There's no one in the corner. No! Kicking out on his own. Everybody's been busted open here tonight. This is bloody. This is physical. German suplex from Brad, but Duke able to take in the Architect, the leader. Good super kick dodge, and he got a super kick of his own onto Drama. But Architect got him up and got him down. Into the cover now. One. No. Everybody getting in the ring. It's getting crowded in there. But Liam staying where he needs to be. Liam playing the smart game. And there's another brawl erupting ringside. But Liam is making sure he's in his corner. Architect is busted open, and that's exactly why Liam didn't get in the ring. That's exactly why Liam didn't risk getting counted too long in the ring or getting disqualified in some way. But now everyone's gone. This is one-on-one for the first time tonight. And this could be what we see come Beach Party into the cover. Nobody to save Architect. 3, no. What? That was his best chance. That was the best shot for Aldridge. But he's got him up into the neck breaker. 1, 2, 3, no. Texas Combat Club are nowhere to be seen. The rest of the team are in the ring now. Or ringside on the apron. Oh, but now Architect, he got a kick out of nowhere and a knee strike. Into the cover. Chandler has to break it. 2, 3, no. I mean, Brad eventually got there, but he was a little too late. But Aldridge, I believe, did kick out on his own. Another brawl ringside. This time, the hands of the Texas Combat Club in control. Ayer and Nagi. And Architect looking to make the take to Malik, but Malik is distracted. Malik is paying too much attention to Chandler and Brad. And that may be a huge change in momentum here. But the wrist clutch assault outside the ring. Chandler Sill's bloody. Chandler Sill has been through so much. But he's still again the greatest move. Architect on top of the ropes. Architect setting up the champion. Oh, just moves out of the way, does Aldridge. Aldridge with a kick to the gut and the glorious DDT. If he gets a cover, that might be a 3. 3. Our guest commentator is ecstatic. Everyone did not see that coming.
Here are your winners.
Liam Aldridge, Chandler Sill, and King Brad stand tall over Texas Combat Club. And Liam Aldridge did just defeat his challenger come Beach Party. Is at a sight of things to come, who knows? But at Beach Party, we will see King Brad versus Malik Robinson in a Falls Count Anywhere match. That is one match we'll see, but we'll also see Chandler Sill versus Duke Drama 1-on-1 for the first time. And in the main event, as we know, the world title is on the line. Liam Aldridge versus Architect with the Texas Combat Club. One man will walk out world champion. But thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you all for watching. We will see you for Beach Party, the second biggest event of JOW in the year, and we will see you then. We'll see you then. We'll see you then. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you all for watching. I've been doing an awful job on commentary, and we will see you for a Beach Party. We'll see you for exhibition whenever it happens, and we will see you for every week after that, every Thursday night right here on YouTube. Big congratulations to Team Aldridge. And good night. Have a good rest of your... Hopefully it's Thursday. It should be Thursday. Should be right for Thursday. So have a good rest of your Thursday night. And we will see you soon.